Alright, hey everybody, what is up, what is new, and what is blue? Welcome to a brand new live video, live stream, whatever you want to call it. Today, as you can tell by the title, we are doing two different recipes. I have the ingredients on this counter for one and on that counter for the top part. So the first part that we are going to put all together is the giant cookie for the bottom part of this delicious cake. So if you are new to my channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below and don't forget to hit the bell right next to it to get notified every time I post. And I am just going to check to see if I have a friend of mine that is coming in. Okay. So she should be coming in here shortly once she gets the notification that I am alive. Okay. So, we once again have the two bowls. So we are going to put the dry ingredients in this one and the wet ingredients in this one. So we are going to go ahead and do the wet ingredients first. Woo! I almost dropped my blender. Okay. I got my handy dandy blender beaters. Make sure this is the right one. Okay. So I got my beaters in there. Alright. This is supposed to be over there. Alright, so the first step is to beat the butter, vanilla, sugar, and vanilla until it is light and fluffy. So we have 1 cup of butter right here. So I'm going to put that in. And it is all nice and soft, so it just rolls out of the bowl nice and easy. Alright, so we're going to put that there. Clear out our space. The sugar, we have 3/4 cup of sugar. And we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we're going to dump that in right there. Alright. So I'm going to take this spoon out because I am not going to need it for the time being. If the butter will get off my finger, that would be nice. And we are going to beat this margarine, or the butter, the vanilla, and the sugar on about a froth. Okay, so now that that is beaten, we're going to raise it up to an 8. Alright. So now, that is all nice and fluffy. So, I'm going to see, there's one thing I forgot to bring into this equation. I forgot a spatula. But, thankfully, the dishwasher's been running for quite some time. So, I just rinse this one off now. Alright, so now we got a clean spatula. I'm going to scrape down the sides. Okay, so the next step is to add the eggs one at a time. So I have 2 eggs, so I'm going to put this one in. And I'm going to put this over here. Remove this off of the spatula. And put that over there for now. And we are going to beat this egg in on a number 4. Alright, so while that is beating, I'm going to take the other egg. Get that in there. Alright, so now I'm going to bring it up to 7. There we go. Now I'm going to scrape it all down. And don't worry, my hands are clean. I made sure to wash them before I started. Alright, so there is the mixture. Hi, Corey. Or, hi, Daisy. Thank you. So there is the mixture. It is all nice and fluffy. So we are going to put that off to the side for now. And then we're going to put this over here. And put this in here. I saw the top name. I didn't realize that it was you for a second there. Thank you for letting me know it was you. Okay, so we have our other bowl. And we are going to take the flour, which is right here. This is 2 1/4 cups of flour. So we're just gonna dump that on in there. Really? We have our baking soda. And that was 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and this is 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, so that was that. So I'm going to put this over here. Put that back there. Okay, so I'm just going to take the bottom of my spatula and stir it on around. Oh no! Oops. There's one thing I forgot to put into the wet ingredients, and that is the vanilla extract. So this is 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So just remember, you are going to put, if you want to use this recipe, you are going to want to put the vanilla in when you are beating the sugar and the butter together. So don't do what I just did. So we're going to mix that on a 3. Just because it's already light and fluffy, we don't want to overmix it. Okay, so we are just going to leave that in there. And we're going to start adding a little bit of the dry mixture at a little bit of time. So I actually like to put half of it in, and then mix it together and put the other half in after. Alright, so while it's still mixing, I'm going to get the other half in. And if you're wondering what number I have it on a 7. Alright, so now I'm going to take the beaters out and just put them into this bowl for now. And I'm going to scrape down the sides. Okay, so now I am, okay, that'll work, I could do this, we can do this, I know I can, okay. I love baking, don't get mad at me for loving baking. Okay, so I have my cooking spray right here, and it is the Great Value canola cooking spray. It's the original one, so spray it on. Okay. So I'm kind of gonna wing this so that I can make it this size. The reason why I want to make it this size is because the cake is going to be going into this pan. And so I want the cookie to be this size so that it all fits together. Okay. So now that it is on the pan, this is going to be fun. Okay. I'm going to spray the bottom of this. Just so that it doesn't get stuck. Okay. Oh, you want to know what I forgot to put in here? That's okay. Yeah, no. Okay. I'm going to fix this situation because I am being so forgetful today, it's not even funny. There's one more thing I forgot to put in there. Okay. I have... Ooh, don't fall. Okay. I have 2 cups of chocolate chips. Dump it in. This is the whole point of this. It's the chocolate chips. Alright. Anyways, shall I continue without any more screw-ups? Come on, Jess. Like, really? Okay. Now we are ready to put it on the pan. Okay. I'm still forgetting things and I feel awful for it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now we can properly do this. So I've actually been requested to do a lot more baking videos on my channel. And so that is why I am doing this today. Okay. Now if you're wondering why I am okay with why I'm okay with spraying the bottom of that pan, is because I'm actually going to be baking these together. And I know that this is going to rise, so I'm trying to make it smaller as well, because it's going to rise and get thicker. Okay, now to make sure this is going to fit. Yeah, that's going to fit. Okay, so we're going to put this off to the side. And we're going to use the same bowls to make the rest. Okay, so now I am grabbing the ingredients for the cake part. Okay. Alright. Once again, we are going to do the first part of the recipe, which is the dry ingredients. So we have 2 cups of flour. Okay. We have 2/3 cup of cocoa. we have 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay. There we go. So we're going to take the bottom of this, stir it all around. And put it off to the side. Okay. And yes, I know I haven't rinsed or washed off the beaters. It's because I'm still using them for baking. And I am not too worried about mixing a little bit of the last batter with this batter. Because if we were worried about that all the time, I mean, there wouldn't be a point in baking. So, why be worried when all you're doing is baking? Okay, anyways, so now we need to take the butter, which we have 3/4 cups of butter, and we are going to slide that on into the bowl. Okay, put that over there. Okay, we have sugar, which is 1/3 cup of sugar. Okay. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Put that in there. And so now I'm going to take out the spatula and I'm going to mix it all together on number 5. So now we're going to add the eggs one at a time. So I'm going to add the first one. There's 2 eggs for this recipe as well. Okay, and while that's being that mix it in as well. Okay, now we're going to turn it up to and turn it off. Okay. So now it says to gradually add the dry ingredients, alternating with the water, which is 1 cup of water. So we are going to put about half of it in and mix it in. Dry ingredients. the rest of the water. And the last of the dry ingredients. And there we go. Okay. Oh, you want to know what I think I did? That green cup had the vanilla for it originally had the vanilla for this. Now, where I made a mistake was this had the 1 teaspoon of vanilla in it for the cookie. This one had the 2 teaspoons in it for this, for the cake. So what I accidentally did was I added this, and then I thought that I forgot to add the vanilla, so I added the 2 teaspoons that I had for the cake into the cookie. So there's now 3 teaspoons of vanilla in the cookie. So I don't think it's going to hurt anybody, but it's just going to taste like a really, like a large amount of vanilla. So, I mean, I'm not mad at myself, but just remember the cookie has 1 teaspoon of vanilla, not 3. Okay. Anyways, now that I am done with my screw-ups, I am going to put this back up here. Okay. I am covered in chocolate, and I'm scraping down the sides. Oh my gosh, this is going to be fantastic. Okay, so with the cookie, it has to be in the oven at 375 for 20 to 25 minutes. Now the cake has 2 options. It can either be in at 350 for 25 to 35 minutes, or it can be in at 375, or in the oven at 375 for 15 to 25 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I think I am going to put the cookie and the cake in the oven at 375 for 20 minutes. Because I'm just awesome like that. Okay. Now I got my pan for the cake. I'm going to spray it all down, make sure it's all coated. All coated. Because we don't want this cake to stick. That would be a bad thing. Okay, so now look at that numminess. Like, isn't that awesome? It looks so fluffy. Okay. So, that there. And we are going to make sure this is spread all around. All right. Okay. So, now we're going to grab our cookie. This over here. Put our cake onto the pan. And we're going to put them both in the oven for 20 minutes. Timer on for 20 minutes. There we go. And while we wait, we can clean up. So, I have my water here from cleaning the kitchen earlier. all that splatter that I got on the side of the fridge. And I literally cleaned this like before I started the video. That's okay. Alright. Okay, so now that my counter is all nice and clean, we're going to put this off to the side. So, now for the fun part. Alrighty. Okay. Turn that on so I can monitor it. All right. So while we are waiting, we are going to make the icing. The way that I make the icing, it requires 1 cup of margarine. Okay. I've made icing so many times, I know how to measure out 1 cup of margarine. Okay, anyways, so I'm just going to stir that with just a little bit, just to kind of get it moving. Okay. Put that over here. All right. Hello, babies. Alright, so that's mixed, and now, before we bring in that, we are going to take 1 cupful of vanilla. I'm going to have to get more vanilla soon. Alright, and one at a time, you take 4 cups of icing sugar. Alright, so first cut. Okay, so we want to stir it on a low speed. Okay. Second cut. And yet again a low speed. So like between 2 and 3. Okay. Third cut. And the final cut. Alright. Last but not least, a little bit of water. Usually you're going to want to use milk, but if you don't have milk, water works just as fine. Alright, if you guys give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I usually give the boys the ice cream. Alright, now I'm back. So, now that the icing is done, I'm going to put it in the fridge so that it can cool. We have 9 minutes left on the timer. So just tidy up a little bit. Now I'm doing this as a little surprise for Dustin. He doesn't know what I'm baking at all. And between you and us, or between you guys and me, it's a little birthday surprise for him, an early birthday cake. Okay. So now all I gotta do is wait for the stuff to be done in the oven. Ooh, that's looking fabulous. I'm gonna turn you guys around so you can see how it's looking. So there's the cookie, and there's the cake. It's a little flat on the flat right now, but that's also because it's not done. I think I'm gonna have to leave the cake in a little bit longer, and also I'll have to leave the cookie in a little bit longer, but that is perfectly okay. So.
Very nice.
Yeah? Yeah, just a surprise first. Yeah. Alright. Petal. Come here, baby. Oh, wait, we'll have some puppy time. Some puppy time. Puppy time. Oh, what's that biting about? What's that biting about? What's that biting about? Hey? Oh. She's teething right now. She's exactly 4 months old as of, I think it was yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. As of yesterday. So as you guys may notice, I have a new piercing here. It's still swollen. But, hi! How was your nap? Aw. Hey, stop licking the floor. Stop licking the floor. That's Aki. That's oil. Or that's... Thank you. So I think what I'm going to do, just as a little bit of a precaution, I'm going to add 5 more minutes onto it.
I don't want to be seen on camera right now.
No, you won't.
Well, I have to go buy the sink.
Oh, okay. Does Petal have to go outside? Let's go outside. It is a beautiful day out. Come on. I'm actually in shorts. Outside. And I'm not cold. Not even in the slightest. It is so beautiful out. What's this? Ooh. You know it's springtime when you get 2019 spring edition news. Yeah. Are you done? I'm gonna go in. Oh, it's so beautiful out. Alright. So let's see what it says in the news today. It won't be long now until each community begins spring cleanup. Driveways will be swept, lawns will be power raked, and flower beds will be readied for planting. You will receive notice when these items are scheduled, so you will have time to ensure your car is removed from the parking area and your yard is clean of any debris, and you can do your part by ensuring any Christmas lights are taken down and stored away. Okay, so we now got 7 minutes left, and it is looking fabulous in there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to check on it, just to be on the safe side. Oh no, that cake is definitely not done. Okay. However, the cookie is done. So, that's fine. Alright. So, I'm going to have to go and take the cookie off of here. So this is going to be super, 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 super fun. I think I'm only kidding. Okay. This is probably one of the hardest things to do ever. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. There. Alright. Just put that there for now. And scooch this over to the middle. Okay. Alright, so this cookie is done. Okay. I'm going to take the parts that kind of broke up off and give them a taste. Not bad. Alright. So I'm going to let that cool. And while we're waiting for the cake to finish, come on, Petal. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of an update on my life. I did try to give you guys an update in my last live, but that kind of failed epically and horribly. But that's okay. So, as I started to mention in the last... No, that's chocolate. You can't have it. As I started to mention in the last video, I quit smoking. Today is day 18 that I have been smoke-free. Hey. No. No. Go lay down. Let's go. Go ahead. Go get your toy. Okay. Anyways, so, it's been 18 days since I quit smoking. I am feeling absolutely fantastic. I can breathe better. I haven't had to use my inhaler as often, and I am an asthmatic. My teeth are starting to become whiter, so the staining is going away. Stop looking at my shirt, please. So the staining on my teeth is starting to go away. My breath tastes and smells better. My hair and my clothes no longer smell like cigarettes. My skin no longer smells like cigarettes. My nails are starting to get their color back. My nails are dirty underneath, but you can tell that they're starting to get their color back. My skin on my fingers is no longer yellow either. So I am very happy that this is getting better. I have had quite a number of cravings. I have gone through a lot of very stressful times over the last 18 days. But even with those stressful times, I still didn't go back to cigarettes. And I am so happy for that. I have an appointment on March 19th with the aortic specialist. For those of you who do know and have watched the video that I posted about Marfan syndrome, I have Marfan syndrome, and my aortic valve is dilated to 4.2 centimeters. I'm going to be finding out on the 19th if it's dilated any further. Pardon me. So, as I was saying, on the 19th, I have an appointment with the aortic specialist. I also have an ECG or an EKG or whatever it is. ECG, EKG, I think it's an echocardiogram. Half an hour before my appointment. And so, with that, I'm actually really happy because they had canceled my appointment on the 1st of April and put it to the 19th of this month, which I couldn't be any happier because, I mean, they had a wait list all the way up until July. So I was actually really happy that I got in as soon as I did. I have been in and out of the hospital a lot lately because of my heart. So at this point in time, I am just trying to make myself healthier. Sorry, it's hard for me to talk because of the swelling. Anyways, so I am trying to better my life, and quitting smoking is probably one of the best things to do for my health. I haven't had to use the nicotine patches in about 4 days. 3-4 days. And it's just I haven't felt the need to. So I think what I'm going to do, instead of getting the next 2 weeks, of step 2 and then going on to step 3, I'm just going to talk to the pharmacist about going to step 3 and stopping step 2, because I feel like I don't even need the step 2 anymore. Because my cravings are becoming less and less, so I think I can go down to the step 3, which is 7 milligrams nicotine. And then that's the last step. So I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm really proud of myself. I have a lot of people that are proud of me as well. My family, for one, is very proud of me. I've been offered cigarettes by my neighbor, and I turned them down. The only reason why she offered the smoke to me is because of the fact that it was a really stressful time, and she wanted to see if, even though I was stressed out, that I was able to not give in. I do notice that my camera's kind of lagging a little bit. I do apologize for that. Just stick with me, and we'll see how it all goes. So let's go check on that cake. Almost there. Yeah, it's almost there. I think the last 8 minutes and it'll be done. So I'm actually really happy that it's really nice out. Here, I'll turn the camera around so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So even though there's snow out, it is still really warm. Fairly clear skies. And I don't know if you can hear that, but there's actually water dripping down, the eaves trough in the gutter. So yeah, it's really nice. I'm really happy. But yeah, so I don't know what else to talk about. Hey, don't. So I guess while we're waiting, I will kind of incorporate. Ouch. Sorry, guys. A little bit of training, hey? Come on. Good girl. So I am using the Milk-Bone soft and chewy in the chicken recipe flavor. So we're gonna grab one out. Alright, turn the camera around. Or actually, I'll go like this. So it's easier for you guys to see. Okay. Stand up. You ready? Sit. No. Okay, come over here. Sit. No, that's down. Come on. Sit. Good. You ready? Down. No, over here. Come on. Sit. Down. Good. Ready? High five. Good girl. Speak. Good. Okay, over here. Sit. Stay. Stay. Come. Good girl. Okay, ready? Up. Good girl. That's a good job. Ready? Up. Good. Can you high five? Good girl. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, her tooth nicked me. That's okay. Okay. Pedal. Focus. Good. Pedal. Good. Up. Good girl. Ouch. Jesus criminy, your teeth are sharp. Okay. Ready? Come. Good girl. Sit. Good. Down. That's down and speak. Good job. Get it? High five. No, that was with your mouth. High five. Do it with your paw. High five. Good girl. Ouch. Why are your teeth so sharp? Speak. Good girl. Speak. Good. Ouch. Okay, there we go. There's a little training session for you guys. She got my finger. Oh, you guys can see it. There, she got my finger. Who knew her teeth would be so freaking sharp at this age? Ah. Okay, I'm gonna check on it now because I don't want it to burn. Pretty close to done. Just want to make sure there is as done as it's gonna get. No, that's not even close. Okay. Like, it's at 375 and it's still coming out like that. The cookie's starting to cool down, which is good. Okay. So, while I wait, I'm gonna wash my hands. Alright. Yeah, she got me right in, like, right there. Right in there with her tooth. I think it was with her canine. But that's okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to teach her to be careful when it comes to taking her treats. Aren't we? Hey? Aren't we? Okay, so like I said, this cake is going to be an early birthday cake for Dustin because his birthday is on the 3rd of the month. And I kind of like treating him early. Don't judge me though. Please and thank you. Okay. Anyways. While I wait, again, I'm going to kind of fix up the cookie so that it's the proper size. Because it's a wee bit big. So just cut off the sides. That there. This is like so neat. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is my first time making a chocolate chip cookie layer cake. So I'm really hoping it turns out really nice. I'm sure it will. Hi, Ryan. Yeah, it's done. Took a bit longer than expected, but that's okay. Alright. Make sure I got it the right size. There we go. Okay. Back up. Alright. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So, I'm going to take a little bit of this icing. So now I am just putting the icing on the bottom. And I'm going to put it in the fridge so that it can set. All right. Back up. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to end this live, but when I am done with putting everything all together, I will be changing the thumbnail so that it is pictured me like holding onto the cake, this, that, the other thing, when it's all done. But as of right now, if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did. Leave a friendly comment down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you